All right. So this one's kind of a two-fer part of it. So we got some casting news for the Ahsoka show.
Yep.
Awesome. Super, super awesome. We'll go with speaking of Game of Thrones, like we did in the last one, we actually got Game of Thrones character. So Savannah Steinstein is going to play who played Lyanna Valorian. Elena Valorian. Is gonna be Valerian? No, Valerian, yeah, you're right. Yeah, so she's gonna play the younger Ahsoka, live action Ahsoka. You know, so during the Clone Wars era.
Didn't I hear that there's gonna be multiple Ahsokas? Like they're gonna have
the rumor.
Like, a multiverse of Ahsoka.
No, it's gonna be memories. Or
okay.
They're also, the big rumor is they might be messing with the what's that thing that Ezra goes into?
The Speed Force?
No. It's wrong, Ezra.
Not the Ezra.
Yeah. Ezra from Star Wars. The World Between Worlds.
The World Between That's it. The World Between Worlds. That's
World
it.
Between Worlds was a very interesting thing. But supposedly this what might connect a lot of these characters. Mm-hmm. And that's another big thing. Hayden Christensen it's not official. Well, it is official, but I don't know like how much because they're saying he's going to be playing a lot.
Well, it's not just going to be a training flashback, right? It's if she stayed with the Jedi Order, she would have fought him instead of Obi-Wan. It would have been her fighting him on the world instead of Obi-Wan, and she would have had the high ground.
Yeah.
Don't try, Anakin.
That's funny, but I like this. She was great in the show. Yeah. Good age for like a young, late teenager kind of Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. She's gonna play really a young version of Rosario Dawson at that point.
Rosario Dawson, exactly.
Because Rosario Dawson is still gonna be the main Ahsoka. But I don't know. What do you guys think especially if they do this and if they go like the World Between Worlds, which is so freaking confusing. But
it is kind of like what if and being the watcher and walking into his world. I'm telling you, like they're going to be able to look at different things. Like if you did this, we have a version of that Ahsoka doing this.
I don't think that's not how the World Between Worlds works, though, right?
That's what they were talking about. I can't remember what I was watching, but they're saying like you're going to be able to see different versions of her. Like if she made this choice, you'll be able to see this.
Oh, I don't want that.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
That's what they're going to have, and that's why I was like,
no.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah,
I don't want that
like that.
No, if they keep it to how it was in Rebels, where you go to different windows and you can see all the past, I think that's cool because then that's how Ezra change. Because then you can also change the past from there, which is it's a weird. You can, it's not time travel, but it's not just
past, but it's paths.
It's also
you can choose like if she chose to stay with the Jedi Order instead of leaving, you're going to be able to. I'm telling you I read that they're going to show. They're going to show her
because then
and then Obi-Wan is totally different. Yeah. She would have been the one fighting, Anakin.
Mm-hmm. I hope they don't go down that route because then you're
just copying Marvel.
No, I don't mind that part because you can copy and do it your own thing, which obviously it'll be its own thing. The only reason I do like that is because then you could see, but then it's kind of dangerous because then you give hope to rebooting 7, 8, and 9. Because if that's the case, then like that's what you might do. But I feel like also like
I think you're going to see like if she goes a different path. You see what would have happened, but also you're going to see that you don't want to go that path. You want to stay with the same path you're already on because so many things could go wrong. So many things could get worse if you did.
I never thought the World Between Worlds was like that. I always assumed it was looking at the future and the past, and you could control the timeline.
Yeah, so
and then you can go in and out
of the timeline. You can see what you would have done. You know what I'm saying? Like she left. like the Jedi Order, right? But you could change that in the past to not have left the Jedi Order, which would have then changed the future, so you can see the entire path of what's going on from there.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like the whole, I don't know. It's gonna be really
one
interesting.
thing.
And the issue is, Dave Filoni has been so vague with what the World Between Worlds actually is, because he created it, him and George while doing Rebels, and he's never really explained any of it. He's just like, oh yeah, Ezra saved Ahsoka from Vader killing her, but I don't know. It's like you said, because then that would change the past, but then that's a whole Back to the Future timeline bullshit.
Yeah.
All that stuff. It gets tricky. It gets tricky.
You gotta ask the ancient one to see what she says.
Yeah.
As long as I come back to this point and then don't do anything else, then I'm good.
It sounds like, I don't know, convolution just for the sake of it. I'm not sure. If true, I'd have to kind of see it in motion. I'm not sure though.
I mean, I trust Dave Filoni, but
I heard that from My Time to Shine. I think it was.
Okay. I don't know.
Look up her tweets. That I think we'll see what's going on. But yeah, I think it's My Time to Shine.
Check them out. But I mean, we for sure got this. So we're getting a younger Ahsoka there. But then also, speaking of Rebels, we got Hera is casted as Mary Elizabeth Winstead. And do you guys know who her husband is?
Ewan McGregor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nepotism at its best. He already got his daughter. His daughter was in one of the episodes in Kenobi. She was the one trying to sell him drugs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
good job, baby.
Yeah. So you
like drugs. But I like, it's definitely nepotism. I like Mary Elizabeth Winstead, but yeah, total nepotism. But
I'm not saying I don't like the casting. Yeah. I think it's pretty
good, of course.
But it allows you to keep these people around each other for a long time too.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't get tired of each other and all stuff. If you've been married for a decade, you can deal with your wife whatever, no matter what.
But also, if I was Mary Elizabeth Winstead, I was like, no, I'm working with you on everything because you cheated on your first wife with me. So I'm gonna make sure that don't happen again.
Yeah.
So we do everything together. Just saying.
Hey, you made your bed, you lay in it. This is what it is.
You deal with it. But I like it. Hera is a really cool character. She's super entertaining. What are they? Twi'lek, which are considered maybe not as much anymore, but they were like the girls you would buy. I don't know. I don't want to say the girls of the night kind of thing. Back in the day.
Exactly.
Not as much anymore. I think Filoni definitely changed it, especially with Hera. Changed that whole race of characters or species of characters. Because she's a badass. She's a badass in the show. I like her. So
it's gonna be interesting. Can't wait to see what they do and critique it, because that's what you do with Star Wars.
Ahsoka is definitely one of the probably the main one, kind of neck and neck with the Mandalorian that I'm really, really excited for next year.
Yeah,
I think I'm more excited for Ahsoka.
Yeah, like a tad bit more. Ever since I saw Rosario Dawson, that appearance in the last season, she looked incredible, and it's Rosario Dawson.
Dude, you had me at Rosario. I'm good.
Yeah, so
I'll watch anything she puts it on. Doesn't matter.
I like all the casting so far too. Like the girl who played Sabine, it was the voice of Sabine, which is awesome. So she's coming back, and she looks like the character, which is insane. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have a very flashy, colorful Mandalorian there, which like I can't wait for.
I'm all for it. But this is gonna be great.
Yeah,
definitely all for it.
Who's it? The guy who played Aladdin, live action Aladdin, is playing Ezra Bridger.
Yes.
Mina Masoud, or however you say his last name.
I don't know how to say his
I don't want to murder it. I already murdered enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Yeah, all the casting I really really like so far. The biggest question though that everyone's waiting for, who is gonna play Thrawn? Yeah, that's I think the one people are waiting for, because that you have to get perfect.
Yep.
Like that has to be a great casting. That's gonna be close. But so far, I'm on board.
Who can you think that could do that?
I don't know, man. I mean,
That's a
they've
great
been saying
question.
crazy, like
Mm-hmm.
Robert Downey Jr., which I wouldn't care for because
and he doesn't have that look for me.
Mhm.
I don't know, man.
It needs to be somebody who just is very, I don't know. And he needs to be very calm and collective, very kind of monotone, but also very intimidating. You know, like a young Liam Neeson would be kind of interesting without the accent. You know, but
if he says I have a particular set of skills, I'll be done.
Like no,
I'm leaving.
Yeah, but I'm really excited about this. Really excited about this. You know, even the logo for Ahsoka is like a world between worlds kind of background.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but I'm cool with it. You know, I can see her playing Hera. I like it.
So is Lars Mikkelsen not him?
He would be nice.
That's what they said that he's the front runner.
That would be nice. I mean, he ain't doing Fantastic Beasts anymore, so
exactly, he's done. So is it really good? Though? I mean,
I wouldn't mind.
My worry is that he's too old. Even though they say he's cast at it, he is cast as Thrawn.
That's not bad. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, because Thrawn's kind of older anyway.
Yeah, middle age.
You put on the blue makeup and whatever CGI. I mean, you can make the man look.
Put in there. Yeah, it don't matter who you put in there.
Yeah, So I'm cool with it, but I mean, that's the only one that I think we haven't officially got yet. But so far, so good. I'm in it. When does that come out again?
I don't think they've announced a date. I don't think there's a date.
I thought there was, man.
Let's see. Their release day. I don't see one. It says 2023. That's it.
Yep. Just some unspecified time.
Yeah, late 2023.
Yeah, that's what it says.
It's kind of.
I wonder if they would go. Would that be too much from going from Ahsoka straight into Mando? I mean, Ahsoka and Mando already know each other. Which would be interesting.
If you do it, if it's a hit, you can really, prop up Star Wars.